5 rounds into the season and the golfing class is already starting to plainly show on the season's table. But how far apart are these teams when it comes to the on-field performances? Well, today we're giving an insight with a 4th place Pacific TOA on the road facing the winless and dead last Munster team. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're all doing well and welcome back along, of course, to your home of rugby and the Global Rugby Challenge, otherwise known as the Subscriber Series. This is the series where you guys take the field against the world's elite. And today, you are taking on one elite side that's not faring too well this season. It is Munster. They are dead last in 10th position. What have they done this season? Well, they've beaten no one and they've lost to everyone they've played. They have picked up 3 lonely bonus points, which is all they've got for their points tally. And last time they were out, they actually put in a good display. Got a losing bonus point against the All Flakes in a 16-10 defeat. Up against them, though, is a team that love to run. It's the Pacific TOA. They sit currently in 4th position. 3 wins, 1 loss, and way up on 14 points. Defeating Celtic Dragons last time out will go very well for their confidence as they look to continue on some good early season form and push their way for a guaranteed playoff spot. Of course, we've got 15 players to look through for their starting lineup, so let's dig in and see who'll be lining up tonight for the Pacific TOA. Of course, captain by Kulu, who will be starting in the number 10 jumper tonight, the playmaker and, let's be honest, the key to the side in unlocking opposition defences. We'll get to him in just a moment, but let's have a look at the front row, kicking things off first with James Siloti, who will start at loose head prop. Alongside it in the front row will be Fetu Falau, the impressive hooker, and returning back to the tight end side, Johnny Parkinson will wear 3. The second row stays consistent with Daniel Briel lining up with Frederick Pizarro in the middle of their pack. Moving to the back row, Mike Hunt will start at 6, Daniel Adumru will be at 7, and Sione Faumatu will line up at number 8. Moving our way into the back line, Daniel Akava will run the show at scrum half, and here he is, Daniel Kulu, the captain and the linchpin in the number 10 jumper. Moving through into the midfield is Daryl Gray, the impressive little nuggety number 12, partnering up with David Adumru in that midfield. Left side wing will be Anthony Kahana. On the right, you can't put him out, it's Jabari Koroi. And finishing things off at fullback will be Kevin Ritchie in the 15. Up against them in Munster, and we've seen Munster a few times in recent episodes, and there's not too much of this team that really stands out, except for the power they bring in the second row. Klein, Steinman, and this back row too is very crucial. Omani, we know what he brings, but the impact and performance, I feel, of Coombs and O'Donoghue, whether it be good with their explosive runs or bad with their ill discipline, these 2 guys have suffered more yellow cards collectively than most of the rest of this competition. Of course, the back line leaves a lot to be decided. Connor Murray and Jack Crowley haven't been at their best, and we've seen very little to get excited about out of guys like Calvin Nash and, of course, Andrew Conway, the odd little try. Rory Scannell's the key in this back line. I feel like his ability to draw defenders and unlock those outside backs will be a key factor, whether Munster can pick up win number 1 here tonight against the TOA. And they are at home, so why shouldn't they be confident? On the bench, of course, for the TOA, we'll go through them first. In 16, Pizarro, Smith, 17, Pinar, 18. They've got a big new man in at number 19, Sterlinger, who we've hardly seen really get a chance to impress this season. Funua wears 20, Johnson 21, Mayota in 22, and Vakafi in 23. For Munster, Buckley, Archer, Lohman, Byrne, Barron, Casey, Carberry, and of course, at the end, with a Z, it's Zebo in 23. A potential banana skin or maybe an opportunity to run rampant with these 2 sides. The TOA is in their ballpark as Munster get their game underway through Connor Murray, a deep kick, finding it down to the hooker Falau, and eventually it's down to Hunt, who bulldozes his way out of the 22. Good start there from the little back rower, putting his team on that front foot as Gray gets it out to Koroi. And look at the TOA looking to start off the hiss and a roar as Adumru gets some rumbling over halfway. Now short back to Falau again, and Siloti slips it nice and short to Pizarro, loses the ball, and Fetu Falau with another strong hit up. The forwards getting into their work nice and early here for the TOA. Oh no! Swinging arm, high shot tackle, and Munster nice and early, lucky to keep 15 men on the field here. Chance, though, for some early points, just 6 minutes in, and already through the decision of captain Daniel Kulu, he's given the ball to the other Daniel. This time it is Akava who is on the kicking tee. Lovely boots, black and yellow. Strikes it left side, curls, and nails it. 35 metres out, easy finish. And just like that, the TOA, after about 4 or 5 solid phases, raking up about 40 metres, they slow it down and take an easy 3 points. It's 3-0, TOA leading Munster. And if those opening 7 minutes are anything to go by, this one could be a dominant performance from this TOA side. Here is a good solid run from Kulu. First real touch for the fly half tonight. The cover looks left-hand side and trying to drag the way through there was Brill. Turnover from Munster. Now they've got the opportunity left-hand side. Nash looking to bust in. Slips it back to Rory Scannell. And they're in the 22 here, Munster. What a time to strike this would be. Really give the hit back after conceding an early 3. Popping it in there. And Murray getting in the way of Crowley. No one really knowing who's going to play scrum half. But don't worry about that, because Klein's gone straight up the middle. He's passed off to Ryan. The maul is set. It's going sideways. Munster do not have it going the right way. It does collapse now. Crowley, this time, he gets to play 10. He swings it off the inside. Oh, Rory Scannell, great pass. And Kelvin Nash grabs the opening try of the night. Well, Rory Scannell has set up 2 line breaks and 2 touches of the ball. And like we said in the teams at the start, he is the sort of player that if he hits his straps, he can absorb that defence in the midfield and create mass room out wide for his outside backs. That is exactly what has gone down right there. Brilliant play, Scannell, but the beneficiary goes to Calvin Nash. Quality finish on the left side, and it gives Munster the lead. We've got our first lead change already. And it will be Munster up 5-3. Kick to come here from Connor Murray. Again, starting it wide, much like we saw from Akava before. And lets it curl back in with the wind. Good kick from Murray. It's 7 points to 3. It's a 4-point lead now for Munster. First try of the night. And if anything, they would have gone confidence sky high for the TOA, bringing it straight back down to earth as they trail after 17 minutes of this matchup. Murray getting it back, going Snyman. Oh, looking for that space as Crowley goes straight through. Looks to link up perfectly for Haley. Oh no! Flying high! This time it's Ritchie. Oh my word! The fullbacks clashing. How good to see Mike Haley up in the line, taking on that beautiful ball from Crowley. But it was Kevin Ritchie who said, not on my watch, as Munster looked for touch. It's not gone out. Oh, a massive error. Brill's pulled it in. Gray goes out wide. Karoy, front offload. Kolu, down the right-hand edge. Here's Haley again. Work to do for the fullback. And they managed to cover themselves. Just in the nick of time, Munster. Akava, little grubber kick in behind. Looks to get away from Coombs here, but a good take again. Harley coming up, and he really is doing a great job. The fullback for Munster as they slowly get the ball back. Kilcoyne, whoever we run, drop stop nice to his prop partner Ryan. Oh, another high shot! Goodness gracious me, Akava's in trouble here. He went swinging high, aerially, around the head, yellow card. Akava's gone. So we lose one of the 2 Daniels. And the halves are in trouble for the TOA. There's Connor Murray. We'll look for touch again, 26 minutes into the first half. And we've got one team who is now in a spot above it. And Munster had their tails up after diffusing what was a good attacking chance from the TOA. They've broken out of their own half with some good line breaks a couple of times, but still unable to convert. Here is Niall Scannell this time, throwing into the back of the line out where Coombs climbs high, pulls it in, 30 metres out now Munster. Murray, drop goal attempt. Well, that is ambitious. It's going to fall just short. Didn't expect that from Munster. Really thought a man advantage. That was a real time to set that one in the hands and look to add another 5, if not 7, to the scoreboard. Here they'll run it through Daly. Left side, they attack again. Inside ball to Murray. He's knocked it on. Kilcoyne gave the ball he wasn't expecting. He stays back down there, Kilcoyne, and makes a tackle on a Duberu. Here's a hard run from Parkinson. Waiting for it there is Daniel Brill. He'll go to the right-hand side, just a bit short. Grabs a couple of metres easy here. Running down the clock, eating up time. Here's Kolu, makes a half break. Now
Advantage
he's got
over.
inside of Kahana. Puts a kick in over the top. Kahana leads a chase by a country mile. Here he gathers. Great defence from Munster, though. I tell you what, Rory Scannell's having an absolute barnstorming game.
Release.
As this time, Daniel Adumru cuts through. Now it's Fitu Falau. Yellow card, member still in action for the TOA. Picking up here from Hunt. He gets 6 metres short. Waiting from the back, big number 8, Famatu. He'll have a cracky and guarantee that he does, and maybe just goes straight back on top of where Hunt was laying down before. Fitu Falau beats half a tackle with a step. Just going slightly to the left. 5 metres now. They keep it in short. Lewis side, Borders cut back to the left side. Oh, brilliance! Kahana scores! Outstanding work from the Pacific TOA. Man down, diffusing Munster, going the length of the field and scoring their own. Well, I like this little play back the other way. Fitu Falau went left side. That set them up perfectly to go to the right. It waited there for Adumru, who went nicely to Falmatsu. Little slip back inside from Pizarro. And the switch of directions, doubling back left to right, back to left again. And that made a classic difference in humbling that defence of Munster. Well, not very often you see a team completely switch this on its head with a man in the bin as halftime goes. The leaders extended back out to 3. Well, we thought we might see with a yellow card a Carver off the field for a good portion of that first half. And I thought we may have seen Munster take over, but we head to the sheds at halftime. A real match-up on our hands. Munster 7, TOA 10. We've seen a very late try just to get the TOA back in front with it 7-3 for most of that first half. TOA have had ball advantage on their side, and of course the tackle count has seen Munster do a lot more hard work. But the yellow card, will it prove crucial? Well, not so far, as the man is back on the field. That is a Carver, so look out for the second 40. We've got a 3-point lead. TOA in the lead. As Kulu gets us back underway. Second 40 minutes of action coming your way. Right now as Crowley started that one off. He's got to the left-hand side of Nash, and they're busting away. Kilcoyne looking to squeak away down the left-hand side with some big boys in support of Snyman. Here's a wee run around them from Coombs, who didn't really want to go that short side at all. O'Mani instead drives it up. 6 or 7 in from touch. They can go from Murray, and Kilcoyne is there again as well. He loves to hug that left side touch. It's got to be a turnover here. So many TOA players right there. Remarkably, it comes back somehow for O'Donoghue. The Coombs slips himself to Murray, and Crowley slips him back to the inside and hitting the line. O'Mani just up to the 10-metre mark, just inside their own half.
Release.
Ryan takes another hit up to the right. They keep on consisting with that right-hand side attack to Munster. Making a metre or two each time. Murray caught short that time. Had his options cut off. Took it in himself. Did well. Waits for Scannell. That's Niall this time, the hooker. Oh, great pass left-hand side. Running cover. Nash has been left to devastating form down that left edge. Gets 20 metres upfield. O'Donoghue goes short, brilliant ball. Here's Klein. Sean Klein's at 22. And Carver fended away. Second wave. Offloads at Kilcoyne. And that is 5 of the best from Munster. Well, it's a real shame that he just didn't barge over himself. This is an incredible run. 40 metres out, Munster. Drop it short. Sean Klein straight through. Up to the 22. And Carver said, I'll have a go. Klein said, get the hell out of my face. Oh, he would have been short. See the tackle there. He would have been short by about half a metre. Great offload to Kilcoyne. That's, woo-hoo-hoo. That is a classy try from Munster. Where's this been all season? The pace, hitting the ball with acceleration, straight through a gap, the fend, the offload, it was all perfect. It was all class. And it is all the lead for Munster, who take it back with a conversion to Conor Murray to 14 points to 10. TOA now need to fight their way back. Third lead change of the night as well. 52 minutes in, only 14-10. Got to feel like there's a lot more points in these sides as they start to hit their straps now. Scannell lost the ball, big turnover here. Hookers are running rampant. Fitu Falau kicks it off. Here is Shavari Karoi looking to go to 22 down the right-hand edge. Well, he got there very quickly. did Karoi. I tell you what, he is rapid on the break. There's a Dumaru looking to force his way through tackles. Carver offloads nicely. Famatu getting involved as well for he slips it back to more hard-running lines from Karoi as we pick and go. Finding a Dumaru, offloads nicely. Famatu, great pass, Del Gray! Oh, sensational from the TOA! Well, the big boys were playing fun games of volleyball, and then Daryl Gray just hit that cutback line so perfectly. Famatu, there he was, offloading to Karoi, you see it there. That reset the next stage. Then it was a Dumaru, bang, step spun, beautifully Famatu, and then cut back. Look at that. Famatu was heading to the left. Daryl Gray hit that pass, curving back to the right. The defence absolutely fractured from the two back rowers. And then you add in that X factor of an incredibly experienced and quality player of Daryl Gray's ability. And you get a very, very slick try. Lead of 3 is back for the TOA. Another 7 now. It's going 7s and 3s. And our 4th lead change of the night. It's an incredible game so far. Up we go. Nicely taken from Fitu Flau. Daryl Gray getting more and more involved here as Hunt has a crack up towards halfway. Good ball retention, just getting in the nick of time here. Here's Pizarro having a go. Grabs a couple of meters, there's room to the left-hand side here, but Hunt will say, I'll just take it up near the fringe here and get us up to halfway. More room to the left side now. No defenders, bar one. Away to Kulu, who's looking for the safety of Taj. Oh, wow! Needed it to sit down, and I think it has. Wind carried that one drastically fast towards the touchline. But a good kick in the end from Daniel Kulu. Here is Niall Scannell to throw to the back of Coombs. And Munster quickly spread it to the left-hand side. Chris Scannell back in field he goes. Eventually taken up from Daly. Murray looks to go to the forwards now. Snyman doing well, taking in a couple of defenders. The second leg there, Dumaru, who takes him down. Murray back inside, and a good run from Romani. Here's Kilcoyne. Well, he's done it again. There's Kilcoyne. He's up to halfway now. He's had a very good match so far as Dave Kilcoyne. Here's Murray once more. Oh, he's beat one. Good step from Murray. Back to Klein, who has memories of that beautiful assist he got moments ago. Dave Kilcoyne has done it once more. Beautiful pass to Murray. Murray up to 22. Great ball to Snyman as well. He does one thing well and loses the ball. And now it's away to Kulu, who just says, get out of our half. Good chase through by the fly half. Runs quickly up on Haley and takes him down. It's been quick and go from Scannell. Down the corner, the big boys all involved. Snyman just short of halfway. Heavy on the left side of the field as Conor May beats it on and gets away beautifully. Calvin Nash. Nash down the left side. Oh, he's beaten him for dust. No chance for Kevin Ritchie. And Calvin Nash puts Munster back in the lead with just 6 minutes to play. For the second half, it is flashed by. You better hold on to any loose-fitting clothing because once more, we are going to the absolute death of this match. Conor Murray has really started to pick his game up. He's picking off the back of the rucks. He is drawing defenders and beating them with some very snipey footwork. That is opening up space. We just seen it there for Calvin Nash. But of course, that little dummy step inside he did there for Kevin Ritchie, he just sold him down the river. I mean, you get him a fishing rod and he might catch your dinner, Ritchie, because he's not doing much defence back there at all. There is Murray with the conversion. The lead is now back to 4 points. What a game this has been. Can Munster break the duck? Can they get their first win of the season against the Pacific TOA? This would be a real boil-over upset against a team that is 3-1. Good takedown there too from Scannell. Now they come out to the right of Daly and set it up. 55 out from the TOA line. If they can just hold on to the ball for 3 more minutes, they can't. They've lost it already. Hunt's done brilliantly. Here's Victor Falau. Beating defenders. Finding a Dumaru on the inside. What have they got here, the TOA? A Carver down the left wing side. Oh, Soloti got into touch. Oh, could have done so much more there. Soloti. Into touch he goes. And maybe that was the chance for the TOA. Soloti needs to turn this back. For the top, they have done it. How have they done that? Victor Flau's got it. Little inside ball, Daryl Gray beats one. Oh, he's tripped on the second. Massive chance now. Akava, one ball, try, and Dumaru. Time up, and Dumaru scores. And the Pacific TOA will steal it from the jaws of a Munster masterclass. Well, we thought they had butchered their last chance, but a great turnover from Frederick Pizarro and quickly distributed a Carver out wide. And Calvin Nash called in 6 minds whether to go for Kulu, whether to take a Dumaru, or whether to cover the pass. He took the wrong option, which was none of the above, and the try was scored. David Adumaru partnering up. Tell you what, Daniel has been the more impressive of the two Adumarus tonight, but the finishing touch has been perfect. Time went off as Adumaru was skirting over the try line, and that will be the final play of the night. The Pacific TOA somehow, some way, have found a way to win against a very determined, very tenacious Munster side. Late tries, late drama, but some beautiful tries tonight by both teams, no question about that. The TOA celebrate, and Munster take another losing bonus point, wondering how and why they lost this one as well. 24-21, tries for Munster. Kilcoyne won, Nash with a double, Murray converted all 3. For the TOA though, Kahana, Gray and Adumaru, that of course was David Adumaru. 2 conversions for Akava, 1 to Kulu when he was in the bin, and of course that penalty goal to Akava was the ultimate difference maker between these two sides. And to think that was the first scoring play of the night was Akava with that penalty goal after about 6 minutes or so of this matchup. Take a look at the full-time stats. The TOA did have the edge throughout most key areas of possession and, of course, in territory, but that didn't really relate to much in the end, as they really struggled to get control over this game at all. No one led by more than 3 or 4 points throughout the game. For the TOA it was 3, for Munster it was 4, and that was just the seesawing battle between both of these two sides. Yellow card had no real effect for the TOA, so well played for them to keep that one in check. Okay, whew, brace yourselves and let's just calm down a little bit from that exciting finish and take a look at what that does to the GRC table. And we can see that with the TOA, they have leapfrogged up from 4th position over the Guardians, over the All Flakes, into 2nd place. Of course, the All Flakes are playing next. We'll have a look at that game in just a moment. But hey, 4 wins, 1 loss, points differential plus 26, a couple of bonus points as well in there. Didn't get one today, but still, big win when it really matters. Got that job done. 18 points in total. They are 5 behind the Flankers, who of course are undefeated, as are the All Flakes as well, but the best they can hope for in their last game will be to go to 22. Guardians now right up there. They've played their 5th, but of course just a few points behind the TOA, and their season is certainly back on track. For Munster, however, now 5 losses, 4 bonus points. Makes you wonder just how they're going to turn those less than 7 losses into W's. Could have made a very different season for this team. Even half of them, right? To give 2 or 3 wins from those 4 close losses, this season would look very, very different. Speaking of looking very, very different, let's take a look at the fixtures list for the remainder of round 5. There is just 1 game still to come. That is Toulouse versus the All Flakes. Now, if you do remember, Toulouse are doing very well on the overall table. In 5th position, they are just 4 points behind the All Flakes. With a 3-win, 1-loss record. Of course, the All Flakes are unbeaten, but that is going to be one of the best clashes I think we'll get with one of the AI sides involved. Of course, round 6 is looking hot and fiery as well. Flakers and Guardians kick it off. Dragons take on Munster, Crusaders, Bolters, TOA, Toulouse. And of course, All Flakes and Saracens wrap up the next round. But first things first, let's kick round 5 in the guts, move on, and get ourselves another big matchup from Toulouse and the All Flakes. Until then, though, thanks for tuning and watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. Another cracking win. I don't know how the game keeps on delivering, but we have seen some brilliant rugby so far from all sides involved. Until next time, though, thanks for tuning in, and of course, take care of yourselves.